Okay, we will first be discussing about the imagery styles that the e-brochure has concluded and what message was being implied from the image. Let's move on to the Oxford by Jurisprudence e-brochure. In the cover page, we could see an astonishing view of the faculty where the image was captured during time in the mid-afternoon. This would also represent as the university would give the best out of the best stuff to their students. Secondly, the cover page of the e-brochure used light imagery and contrasting imagery, which the image created an atmosphere of plain and concise to mold positively to attract the attention of the target audience. By looking at the use of colors of the e-brochure, we found out that different colors were set to different positions like White equals to cover page titles, school logo, and contacts. Navy blue equals to titles and logos. Light blue equals to the subtitles. Black equals to contents. The brochure uses plain words and plain backgrounds instead of using the colorful ones. It's because plain colors gives an impact which represents the solemnity, probity, justice, sombre of the law faculty in Oxford University. This has also brought out two distinct messages. Firstly, is to bring out the university's image of simplicity but intelligence. Secondly, is to create a serene, harmonious, and confined environment. Thirdly, the sunlight versus shade has created a confined sensation with a peaceful, uncongested environment for the target audience, which has affected students' perception of feeling comfortable to studying here. Throughout the image, Oxford's purpose is to use the first sight viewing technique to fascinate the target audience's attention as a tactic to compete with distinctive universities around the world, such as Yale, Harvard, and Stanford.
The content page is simple but unique, very specific, and can provide sufficient information that you want to know about the university. The introduction has an image of several castles, and the background has proven as evening time. The reason of this image is to create a relaxing tone, letting people feel pleasurable when they are reading this brochure, and also denote a message that a relaxing atmosphere is allowing you to learn delightfully. Unlike the photos that I shown in the previous pages, this page's images have more people getting involved. Different people with different skin colors, hair colors are gathered and learn together, revealing that the university is not only taking students from their own country, they are willing to let others around the world to join them, creating a harmony and multicultural image of the university.
Living in Oxford, page 5. The image that is shown is a person that walking on the street, but it was blurred. It indicates that the fast pace in Oxford, no matter the living pace or the studying pace, saying that the university is very competitive and challenging. Outstanding facilities, page 6. Looking at the facilities of Oxford University, the image shows the old English-style bookshelf, and the lady who is holding on the book was also looking at the other books on the bookshelf, showing the hungers of learning of those students that are studying in that university, implying message that the university is not only looking for students that are high achievers, but also some students that are initiative and having passion on study. The imagery brought out a simple and elegant atmosphere.
Career success. The image is showing a person looking at books when he is sitting and the environment is comfortable, also the sun is shining. The person is willing to sacrifice his time, playing with his friends, but to read books, even in spare time, showing that the university is asking for people who are self-motivated, as learning and improving leads to career success. How to apply. And the person is wearing sunglasses and looking at the university. By the act of him wearing sunglasses and smiling so naturally, it shows that he is very confident and clear on what he is doing, and he is having desire to learn from the university, not simply looking at the university, but also thinking outside the box. We will now be discussing the language and impact toward audience. On page 2, it shows the university is proud of themselves, as it uses diction such as best to emphasize how good they are. The content page is precise but very simple. And page 3, in the introduction page, it puts the photo and words from the dean of the faculty, being more convincing to reader. In the description, he uses words such as magical medieval universities and no one knows their own limit. First quote emphasizes how good is the university and how magical the place is.
The message of the second quote is about students should never underestimate themselves, because you will never know that how high you can achieve, encouraging students that they should have a try to apply their university to test their limitation, showing to the university that how good you could be.